Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today we are installing another Azure navigation screen, this time for a Volkswagen Tiguan. It's the VW7XP9. It comes with all the wires included. It comes with this installation manual with the CAN bus information. We also have some paperwork. The guys from Azure sent me two instructions manuals, one in German, one in English. Then we have the screen, which comes with some touch buttons, and in the package we also get all the necessary cables, a rear view camera that is compatible with this navigation screen. We also get a microphone, the USB ports, the audio and video cables, and of course the conversion cables, which were sent to me in two variants. This means that this head unit will be compatible with a wide range of vehicles depending on your production year. So head over to the link in the video description if you want to buy one, because it has the best price, and it also comes with a CAN bus, which means that if your car has steering wheel controls, well, they will work. The overall installation process is very simple. The first step is to remove the original infotainment system. For this we have to remove the two pieces on top. Underneath we have two screws that are holding in place the big plastic rim that is including the air vents. After we remove these two screws, well, the plastic rim goes off because it's held in place by some clips. And once we remove that, we have access to the four screws that are holding in place the original infotainment box. After we remove the CD box, we have access to all the cables, and we can remove those cables and start the installation of the cables which came in the box. So we managed to put the USB cables into the glove compartment box, and this is how you should install this head unit. So the installation of the Volkswagen Tiguan navigation unit is complete. It's very simple. All we have to do is remove these two plastic trims. We have two screws under them, then four screws over here. Then we have complete access for the cables. We managed to put the USB cables over here, the GPS module over there. We also connected the rear view camera, and this is how the head unit from Azure looks like. It has 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. It comes with pre-installed apps like Maps, Play Store, YouTube, or Chrome. And with a Play Store account, you can install other apps like Netflix, Waze, or any other app from the Play Store. Let's try out the YouTube. One important thing, if you use the Android Auto or the CarPlay connection, it will mess up with the internet connection of your hotspot. So it will mess up with the internet connection. This is the Maps. We can use it like this on the home screen, or if we want the full screen, well, we should enter from here. I already set up a destination. All the directions will be played in the original sound system. And if you have an USB drive with music on it, well, you can use it to play music. You even can play video files using the video app. And if you want a different setup, a simple setup, You have the Z-Link 5, which is the app you are going to use for CarPlay or Android Auto, both being wireless. So the Netflix is installing, and I'm going to show you in a moment how nice it works without any lag. And one important thing to do after you install everything, you have to check out the CAN bus settings. If your car has a steering wheel with controls, they might not work, and in order for them to work, you should go to car setting, factory setting. Here you have the password 1617. You are now in the factory mode. Here you have the menu CAN type set, and on the CAN type set we have all these menus for different vehicles. Sometimes a navigation screen is compatible with different series, different models, so you have to choose the exact one in order to get the CAN bus to work. Okay, so I believe we have Netflix installed. I'm just going to log in.
Car? What? Not mixed together. Look, guys, I love the enthusiasm. I love the energy here. But they're looking at this thing here the wrong way. Let's start to celebrate the good times that was Joe's. I mean, we gotta start looking.
As you can see, Netflix works seamless, like on a smartphone. No lag, nothing. And now I want to show you the Waze, but for now it's not installed. We have to wait a little bit longer. And of course you can use more than one app at a time. You can use the music with the maps. You can use the YouTube with another app. Of course the radio function works without any problem if we manage to get the right radio station. So the Waze is downloaded. Let's see the overview. Let's recenter. I have to reactivate the hotspot connection in order to use the Waze. Okay. Let's choose this route. Go.
Virează la stânga. Apoi virează la stânga.
Yeah, it works. And another great feature is the CarPlay, the wireless CarPlay, which is very easy to use. All you have to do is connect to the Bluetooth connection of the infotainment system, and it will automatically activate every time you enter the car. And if you open the Z-Link app. So the CarPlay connection looks like this. We have Waze, we have Google Maps, phone, music, messages, WhatsApp. From here we go into the original menu, and the Google Maps will work without any problems. Besides that, we have the voice commands. Hey Siri, open up the Waze. Da? Hey Siri, open the Waze. Hey Siri, open Waze. Hey Siri, get me to Rădăuți.
One option I see is Redorti on.
One nice feature about the CarPlay connection is the usage of the voice commands. It's much safer while travel, so it is very, very important and very nice that you have this function. Okay, so this is the Azure navigation screen for Volkswagen Tiguan. You have the link in the video description. Of course, from there you can buy various head units for other Volkswagen models. And if you have other questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Thank you for your time, and until next time, drive safe and take care. Bye-bye.